This next round of the championship, we're at Circuit de la Sarthe for this one. Ultimate Racing League is sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk, digitalmotorsports.com and Pineapple Grips. So let's take a look at the grid after the qualifying for this first 15-minute race. 3 15-minute races for you tonight. On pole position in the Mustang is Callum, second is Brooksy TCC in third, Chuck in fourth, Flash in fifth, Waldrew sixth, Too Fast for You seventh, Paul eighth, Unforgiven ninth, Chandler's in 10th, Roddus 11th and Molson in 12th, Jerry Smiles in 13th. Let's crack on with this first race. The racers just checking their bits out down below, make sure everything's in order. We're waiting for the lights and we're away. Callum Young to that first place. Oh, but Brooksy gets a fantastic start off the line there. So it's Brooksy in the lead now just from Chuck, and Callum goes down to third, or just for a few seconds, because Callum's still third. He did pass Chuck for a slight few seconds there. Chuck takes it back off him, so Chuck into second, Callum into third, TCC in fourth. It's Too Fast for You in fifth. So good start here by Brooksy. Oh, someone going off track there. Not sure who that was, but he's back on the grey stuff now. And everybody's getting into each other's slip now. Going down this straight. Chuck pulls out, also Callum pulls out, almost 3 abreast. Going down the 6th gear at 175 miles an hour. Callum looking for that inside round this corner. And he takes in, great pass there by Callum to take that first place off there. Chuck and Brooksy goes down to third place, TCC in fourth. Roddus in a good 5th position, not too far behind there. Great track this for everybody, getting in each other's slip. We'll see plenty of overtaking tonight, I think, guys. Chuck makes a move on Callum down that inside before this left hand. Hard onto the brakes, almost 3 abreast there going into that section of the track. And Chuck hangs in on there from Callum in second and Brooksy in third. Round this right hand and then back hard onto the power again, so these 3 guys now slowly pulling away from the rest of the pack, with TCC in fourth. So Callum in first place round the right hand there, really under pressure now from Brooksy and Chuck, keeping with him. A little twitch there from Chuck. Don't think there could have been more let up in this race for Callum round this track, because Brooksy and Chuck is really keeping with him. Let's go look back a little bit, see what's happening. It's Too Fast for You in fourth, Flash TC, Roddus 7th and Paul in 8th place. Having a great little battle, these 4 guys. Oh yeah. And Too Fast for You goes up into 4th. Followed by Flash, then TCC. These racers passing each other every second at the moment. Callum carrying a little penalty there in first place. Back a little bit further. Let's take a look at Paul in 8th position. Paul having a good race, but he's under pressure from Molson and Unforgiven in 10th place. Pulling away now is Paul a little bit from Molson and Unforgiven. Great racing there by Paul in 8th position. Take a little, Molson's going to get rid of that penalty, no problem, but he's got about 3-4 cars on the track. Unforgiven in 10th, Unforgiven's getting chased down by Chand and Roger in 12th place. Not all that far behind though, he's carrying a little penalty there. He gets rid of now, almost, Jerry Smiles. Back up front with your leader. Brooksy back in the lead now. We missed that pass somewhere down the line. Taking Callum to take that first position. Chuck still in third and Too Fast For You in fourth. Chuck going a little bit wide there onto the brown stuff. Great racing here by Brooksy and Callum, your top two guys. Is Callum going to take a look at Brooksy? And he does. Callum, he takes a great pass there by Callum to take Brooksy, to take that first position back off him. It's Callum, Brooksy, Chuck, Too Fast For You from Flash, TCC, Roderson, Paul. There's your top 8 guys at the moment. Let's go down a little bit. We've got a little battle going off here. 3-4 cars in the mix. Too Fast For You, so hanging on to that fourth position from Flash, TCC, Roderson, Paul. Hard onto the power now, going down the straight. Can Flash get into the slipper too fast? Definitely close enough to make a move, and he does. Flash a look down the inside. Then he does left right hander. Oh, Flash moved up into fourth position just for a slight moment there, but too fast. Takes that fourth position back off him. There's Robertson 6 on the great little battle there with Flash. Also see TCC in the mix. Roberts now piling the pressure onto Too Fast. Can he get into the slip to make a move on him around this section of the track? 6 gear, 170 mile an hour plus, really piling the beans on. If Roberts going to take a look at him, oh, he's not quite close enough this time, but it's really piling that pressure onto Too Fast. Here's Rodders. Oh, little twins there by Rodders. Really giving it everything he's got to get past there. Too fast. A little bit further back here, we've got Paul in there. 8th position, no pressure on Paul at the moment. Paul's chasing down TCC. He's carrying a little bit of a penalty. Pressure on Paul at the moment. There's Ice Chan in 9th. Ice Chan getting chased down by Unforgiven and Molson, and not too far behind is Rodru in 12th position. There's 3/4 cars on the great little battle here. A couple of cars carrying penalties through this section of the track. Unforgiven losing a couple of places there, getting rid of that penalty. Unfortunate there for Unforgiven. There's a fast guy who'll soon be back in the mix again with these, with Molson and Wadru going over the start-finish straight. We're just over 8 minutes gone of this first race from Circuit de la South. Back up front, and your leader is now Callum again. So Callum and Brooksy swapping places. Callum and Brooksy definitely pulling away now from the rest of the pack. But Brooksy's not letting Callum get away. He's getting into the slip now of Callum. Is he going to make a move on him down this section? Right up the rear ends with Callum. Brooksy goes down to the inside of Callum. Is going to make a move on him. He's definitely close enough as he got the line. Oh, not quite this time, and Callum hangs on to that first place. Brooksy's still up his bumper, up his rear end. Now then, can he make a move on Callum this time? As I look down the... no, not this time I don't think. I think Callum's going to get this flying through this next section of the track. And he does, and Callum hangs on to that first place, followed very closely by Brooksy in second. Third place we've got Chuck, and Chuck's getting chased down by Too Fast in fourth place. Less than a second between them two guys, and Flash is not too far behind. Also Roddus is also in the mix. Paul is in 7th, no much pressure on Paul at the moment. TCC in 8th, Chand in 9th. We've got Molson and the great little battle. Molson and Roger and the great little battle, 10th and 11th place. Round that slow right-handed and back onto the power, and Unforgiven is 12th, not too far behind. Unforgiven chasing down Roger and Molson. Molson in the Airways cars, giving it the beans. And Chang goes down the inside and Molson's going to make it stick. Not this time, and Molson still hangs on to that 9th position from Chan, but Chan's got the line inside land out the left hand corner, and he takes him, and great pass there from Ice Chand, taking Molson to Ice Chand, moves up into 9th place from Molson in 10th Roger, and then Unforgiven. Fantastic racing at the back there. Paul's carrying his slight penalty. TCC is not too far behind. Chan, Molson, Roger, Unforgiven. In the great little battle. Chand and Molson still stringing it out together. Oh, Molson's got the line just, and Molson just hangs on to that 9th place from Ice Chand and Rodru. Fantastic racing between them three guys near the back. Now then, Roger, is he going to get that inside line? This left-hander, no, he's not quite close enough this time, is Roger, to make the pass on Molson, which gives the opportunity for Unforgiven to get a little bit closer to these three guys in front of him. Back up front with your leader, which is Brooksy. Brooksy carrying a small one. So get rid of that. And the Brooksy now is pulling away from Callum. Great racing here by Brooksy in that first place. Third place is Too Fast. Too Fast is still getting chased down by Chuck. Quite a few racers in this first race carrying penalties. Which gives a little bit of hope from the guys behind. Chuck, Flash in 5th. There's Roddus in 6th, no pressure at all on Roddus. TCC there. It's fielded from Paul. TCC in his eBay car. Now then, is Paul going to be close enough to make a pass on him? And his section right up the booty is Paul. Giving it the beans down this straight section, 4th gear, 5th gear. Right in the draft now is Paul, and Paul takes a look down the inside of TCC. Is he going to take him before this left-hander? 6th gear, 170 mile an hour, also they hard into the brakes into this left-hander, and he takes him, and great pass there from Paul, take TCC. So Paul moves up into 7th position. Fantastic pass there by Paul. Oh, got a great little battle going on for the back here between guys, Chand and Molson. Neck and neck between these two guys. They'll go back at front, guys. We're coming to the closing stages of the first race. And Callum is back in the lead again. Great racing here, but from Callum and Brooksy. Looks like Callum's pulling away now from Brooksy. Wasn't that long ago, Brooksy was pulling away from Callum, so these guys, these top two guys have been switching places pretty regular in this first race. Now then, can Callum hang on to that first position? Let's go back just a little bit while we've got time. Chuck and Flash and a great little battle. 4th and 5th place guys, Chuck had a small penalty. Yeah, then two guys still battling it out, really close between 4th and 5th. Got to go back up front with our leader Callum. Looks like Callum's going to bring it home in first place over the start-finish straight line. Oh, the crowd's right to the feet as Callum brings it home in first position, followed by Brooksy and Too Fast For You, and then Flash, Chuck. Rodders brings it up in 6th, Paul in 7th, then we've got TCC. Chand, Wadru in 10th, and we've got Molson, Unforgiven in 12th. And Joe Smells brings it up in 13th spot. So a great race there for your first race, 1 of 3. Second race coming up shortly.